Well, it's a warmer Tuesday, that's for sure. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, it's Tuesday and I'm actually heading back from church today. So yeah, we had a few things to do, nothing major. It's almost 3 o'clock now, so it's a little early day. We had to go help out somebody, and then we ate and had to come back and order some stuff, and that was pretty much it for today. Kind of a slow day and nothing major going on, which is totally fine. My back has been killing me, and I'm ready to go and get my recliner and rest up. Man, it is 64 degrees today. Can you imagine that in January? I know if you're living down south, that's nothing to you, but in Tennessee, and if you're up north, really, that's really crazy to y'all. But it's 64 degrees today. That blows my mind, that how warm it is. It's just a nice day. I'm hoping that stupid groundhog was wrong, that we're not gonna get 6 more weeks of winter. I'm hoping that we've had all the winter that we're gonna get, which we have not had snow. It's just been cold. Like, there's been days where it's really cold. That one video we missed last year where my pipes froze, that it got cold. It got real cold, and I'm done with the cold. My back is killing me. I guess that guy really wanted the loud exhaust and rev his engine and going right across or right by me. But anyways, yeah, I'm just tired of the cold. My back's killing me. It's done. So I'm hoping, I know it's not gonna stay 64 the rest of the month. February is bad for us usually. We usually get the most amount of snow in February and March. So I see us getting some snow of some sort sometime this month. Usually probably it's going to be closer to the end of the month is when we get any kind of snow accumulation whatsoever. But we don't get a whole lot of snow anyways. We used to get quite a bit when I was growing up, and I'm not talking about the 93 blizzard. I know there's a Matt Mitchell, if you know who that is, and he thinks I look exactly like him, like he's a long lost brother or something. But Matt Mitchell, I think, put out a video about Southerners talking about snow, and always refer back to the blizzard of 93. But I'm not talking about that. We used to have quite a bit of snow when I was growing up, and I can remember sledding, down hills and stuff a lot, almost every year. We had quite a bit of snow in Damascus. That's where I grew up. And of course, if you're a long-time follower of the channel, you've seen me take you back to Damascus, where I was raised. And yeah, I remember a lot of snow. And even when I got to the point where I was in my driving age, even out of high school, I remember working for a restoration company, and we worked in Mountain City one day, and it started snowing. Like, it was clear most of the day, but it just started snowing out of the blue. I had no idea it was supposed to snow, and I was driving a 94 Mustang at the time, and I told my boss, I said, I think I need to go ahead and go, because I live in Damascus. I got to go through the Laurels, and if you ever are in this area, especially in the spring and the fall, is the prettiest time to go through the Laurels. But yeah, if you get a chance to do that, I highly recommend going in the spring or in the fall through the Laurels. Real pretty. It's like a wooded back road. It's a 2-lane road, but it's a wooded road. There's a creek that runs like right beside of it. But yeah, there's a creek on one side, and mostly like woods and rock face on the other side. And I I told him, I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to drive back to the Laurels, and I don't want to get stuck there. Well, by the time I got from, I'm trying to think where I was at in Mountain City, but I was pretty far on the other side of Mountain City. But if I got from one side of the Mountain City to into the Laurels, it was already heavily snowing. I mean, heavy snow. And the roads were covered at least an inch or two. And I was, like I said, 94 Mustang, light rear end. I was no business driving that thing in the snow. And I will say, one of the prettiest things about the Laurels, when it does snow, it's a cool effect because it's just carved out of the woods. Like I said, it's just carved right out. And when it snows, all the pine trees, the limbs will bend over and make it looks like a snow tunnel. And you just drive through this snow tunnel. I remember Dad taking, he would drive when we were real little, and it would snow, and I remember seeing that we would drive through that snow tunnel, and that's exactly what happened that day. It was so much snow that it was a snow tunnel. You're going into the Laurels, and I hit that first big curve going into Laurels, and there was a truck in front of me, and he slid right into the embankment. And I thought to myself, there's no way I'm stopping. If I stop, I'm never going to go in again. And of course, the guy behind me, I watched my rear view. He stopped and helped him out. But yeah, he slid right off, and my little 1994 white Ford Mustang kept on trucking right around the curve. Got me all the way to Damascus, and by the time I got to Damascus, the roads had already cleared back up for the most part, or Damascus didn't get as much snow or something, I don't know. But because I lived where I had lived at the time, there was a very big hill, very steep incline hill to get up to get towards our house, because you had to go up this big hill and then back down another hill, and then our driveway was at the bottom of that hill, going back up a hill. And I thought to myself, all the way driving through the Laurels, hugging the steering wheel pretty much, gripped it tight, making sure I didn't skid. I was like, there's no way I'm getting up that hill. And sure enough, when I got back to Damascus, it wasn't that bad. But through the Laurels and Mountain City, it's coming down. But I remember it snowing quite a bit back in the day, and it just doesn't do that anymore here. If it snows, we may get an inch or two. Nothing major. I think the last good snow we had, it's been a few years ago. I mean, it's not been that bad. I'm not trying to, I don't know. Snow's just nothing around here anymore. If it snows, it's just a fluke. But I think if we're going to get some, it'll be this month. But I'm enjoying the 64-degree weather. I get to go on my way home now, and I'm going to probably finish the finishing on my guitar, or at least finish the majority of the finish on my guitar. Doing this in stages, which I'm hoping will come out fine. First time doing it, so I've never done this before. So we'll see. Hoping it comes fine out fine. I hope this guitar comes together in one piece. Yikes. But I did get the humbuckers in, so on Thursday you'll probably get a reveal of the humbuckers and probably the finish on the guitar before I start putting pieces and stuff. Now there is pieces that I don't have yet for the guitar, and I'll talk more about that on Thursday, about what I'm going to do with it. So, but yeah, so I'm going to go home. 64 degrees. It's a nice day to finish that sucker up. And then I'm going to get my recliner, and I'm going to sit there probably for the majority of the rest of the day because my back is hurting, and I'm just ready for this pain to go away, or the weather to let up. Maybe that's what's killing my back. I don't know. But I was in pretty bad shape this morning. But yeah, so I'm hoping that groundhog's dumb, and I mean it's all superstition anyways. But I always joke about me going groundhog hunting on February 2nd when he comes out and says it's always 6 more weeks of winter. Which I was looking, you know, he's only been right 40% of the time. You think we'd come up with a new tradition or something to guess though how many more weeks of winter we got. When your successful guessing rate is at 40%, that's not good. That's not something to brag about. So yeah, I'm hoping this 64 degrees, that's going to be a new norm for a little bit. I know the next couple of days supposed to be kind of nice. I thought it was only supposed to get to 60 today, and it's actually saying 64, so I'm okay with that. I can crack the windows open when I get to home, let some fresh air in, and get the house nice and feeling good, because it was hot this morning in the bedroom. So we live in a 2-story, and the second, I guess it's technically a 3-story because you got a garage, then main level, then your bedrooms, and on the top level it's just so hot sometimes. And it was hot this morning when I got out of bed. So, but yeah, this is a Tuesday, kind of chillax day. Just kind of driving a little bit. I didn't want to film because I was helping someone out, and they don't need to be filmed. So if it was just me and Dylan, it'd be another thing. But we're not doing this for anybody's glory but God. So that does not need to be filmed. So we just did that and went back, and I had to order some study guides and curriculum for the youth. Heading home. Ate some Delta Blues today. Of course, we've had them on our barbecue. My beard and lips and everything's all still sticky from the barbecue sauce, but it's good food. I love their Memphis burger. I'll always get their Memphis burgers. You got barbecue and then burger and smokehouse cheddar. It's good stuff. Barbecue sauce on it. Their Cajun fries. But that has been, or at least Delta Blues has been on our channel. And if I'm not mistaken, they won, or I think they won our barbecue. I can't remember. It's been a while since we did that barbecue video. But yeah. But I'm almost home, so I'm going to let you go. And stay tuned for Thursday's guitar build video, where I reveal the humbuckers and probably the finish on the guitar. I should be able to do the polish on it today also. Hopefully, well, no, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Before our church, I'll do the polishing, because I can do that inside. I don't have to be outside for that. Well, the lacquering, I got to be outside for that. So, yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you next time.